In this video, we'll show you how to set off a voting domino effect. Almost 50% of eligible Georgia voters didn't vote in the 2020 general election, and we know turnout rates are usually even lower for runoff elections. But voting domino effects are proven to be one of the most effective ways to get out the vote. To start off, go to getempower.com/UFRGA on your phone. Empower is an app that gives you key information about voting and helps keep all of your voting outreach organized in one place. Then click Get the App. This will take you to a screen to download Empower however you normally download apps. Then, create an account using your phone number. No passwords needed. Now you're ready to build your list and get started organizing. Don't worry, we'll never reach out to your contacts or share this information with anyone else for any reason. The reason voting domino effects are so effective is because the people involved know each other, so we're counting on you to do this critical outreach. As you're building your list, be choosy. You should only select people who you would actually reach out to about the election. Feeling stuck about who to add? Here are some questions to help you out. Think about who's in your inner circle, your family or people you invite to a birthday party. Then think about people you see less often, like old high school or college classmates. Even if you're certain they're progressives and are definitely going to vote, add them to your list. We can't take a single vote for granted, and their circles might be filled with undecided folks or non-voters. That's how we create that domino effect. It's also okay if the person is a non-voter or you're not sure how they might vote. You can tailor your message to whoever you're reaching out to. We've got some handy script ideas for you if you're feeling stuck. Hit yes to receiving notifications so that you can get alerted about key election deadlines and updates. Now you'll see the call to action in your Empower app. Click Reach Out to go to the next screen. Check out the info and the links you might need. Here there's a link to those text templates for your outreach, a link to this video if you need a refresher, a link to join a longer Zoom training, and links to help your friends find early voting sites, track their ballots, and more. There are also some talking points, like the fact that if we don't win these two elections, Joe Biden will be the first president since 1989 to enter office without full control of Congress. You might find those facts helpful for reaching out to friends, but click Next whenever you're ready to get started reaching out to your list. Press on the first person you want to reach out to, and think about how you would normally talk to your friend. If you text that friend, go ahead and text them. If you normally talk to that person on the phone, click the call option instead. If you want a Facebook message, Instagram DM, WhatsApp, or Snapchat that instead, you can do that too. The key is making this conversation feel as natural to the relationship you have with your friend as possible, and Empower keeps it all organized in one place. The outreach you'll be doing will center around two key questions. Will they finish the job from November by voting for Jon Ossoff and Raphael Warnock on or before January 5th, Election Day, with different options for whether they're planning on voting early in person, voting absentee, or voting on Election Day, plus links to help no matter which way they're voting. The other question is whether they can keep the voting domino effect going. Tell your friends about the importance of getting out the vote in this election, and then share your personal invite link. It's highlighted in purple, and you can copy it so that your friend can keep the voting domino effect going by building their own list of 5 to 15 people. Now let's reach out. I'm going to reach out to my friend Erin and just ask them how they're feeling about the Senate runoffs. Remember, you can personalize this the way you see fit. You know your friends and what they care about, and they're way more likely to listen to you than a stranger. So she said that she hasn't been thinking about it that much, and life has been pretty crazy. So we're going to offer some support. We're also going to say that we're reaching out to people because only 14% of registered voters in Georgia have voted so far. That's something that can help them see the importance of their own vote. Let's wait for her response. She confirmed she's voting. She's going to go early vote tomorrow. So I'll log that in my Empower app. I'm going to thank her for taking action and then ask her to keep the voting domino effect going. It's okay if you feel awkward pushing folks to take action. Everyone feels a little awkward about doing something they've never done before, but that's how movements grow. If you know your friend cares about a particular issue, you can also speak directly to that, since flipping the Senate will impact almost every area of our lives. Send them your personal invite link to get started on Empower, and once they add their own 5 to 15 friends, you'll be able to see their progress on your own Empower app. In this way, just by talking to 5 to 15 people, you can set off hundreds of highly effective voting conversations. Remember to log each conversation when you're done. This is important to remember who you've talked to and what they said at a glance. You'll also be able to see your overall impact, which will rise and rise as your friends start their own outreach. By the way, there are prizes too. If you talk to 10 people and log your conversations, we'll send you a t-shirt or a mug in the mail. And when you recruit your first person to join Empower and they log their own conversations, you'll get to choose between a water bottle or a beanie. Remember, you can always send them these training materials like this video or the link to join the Zoom call if they need a little more support. Now let's get started. Reach out to your first person right now and let's win these elections, flip the Senate, and pass some legislation to finally put people over profits.